Is this thing on? I'm so excited. Okay, it's fucking freezing. Don't ask me why I decided to do this outside. The answer is the sunrise. It's what, like 6:30 a.m. Yeah, 6:31 a.m. Fucking cold. Today I wanted to touch on a subject that I think about a lot in my life. Probably more than I need to, but not enough to satisfy the itch to think about it. So there's that. And let's get to the subject. Fuck. Okay, hold on. And that is the subject of self. What is it? What is self? How do we understand it? Do we ever really find it? And if we do, then how do we distinguish our own selves from the selves of others? In other words, how do we find ourselves in a way that is unique to um honestly, I don't really think it matters. Like, does it really matter? I mean, yeah, on some level, like understanding ourselves as people, our own thoughts, feelings, wants, and desires is easily one of the most important things we can do as people. It fuels our mental, emotional, and just like overall expansion of self, I guess, is one way you could put it. The way I'm gonna put it. um like, I don't know, it gives us the ability to walk into the world and interact with others through a place of truth and authenticity, the way that we all want to enter the world and interact with the world, for the most part at least. I mean, I don't know. I just don't really think we ever stop finding that self that we spend our whole lives searching for. Like, personally, I I have had so many moments in my life where I thought I had it all figured out. I'm only 20 years old, and I've had so many times where I thought I had life figured out and everything was going to go one way, and every single time without fail, every single time without fail, something happened, life threw some new unexpected twist, turn, factor, just anything at me that made me question it all again, everything I thought I knew about life and myself. In high school, I thought I had life figured out. I mean, freshman year, I was going to go to Cornell. Yeah, ambitious ass goal for me, but I believed I could. I thought I was going to be taking AP classes and playing volleyball. And then I realized I hate the traditional school system. I hate it. And I didn't really want to play volleyball. I wanted that sense of community that you get when you join a team, like that inherent sense of having people to turn to, a team behind you when you join a team like that. Um, and so I decided to look for that somewhere else. I mean, I didn't have anyone to take me to get physicals or anything, so volleyball was never on the table. So I went searching for that sense of community with JROTC. And because of it was JROTC. I'm gonna have to insert a picture of me in that era of my life. um and like, they talked up the military to me so much, and I'd already realized I was bad when it came to the traditional ways of learning. Not only did they make it feel like a good option, but they made it feel like the best option. um and I really didn't want to join the military. I really did not want to join the military. It was not worth the free school. The GI Bill was not worth selling my soul to the government. It still isn't. Still isn't. God, it's fucking cold out here. Okay. And so I realized that acceptance I was looking through on my search to finding community, I realized I could find it in love. And so junior year I decided to chase love, and I did for a while at least. And I found myself in a relationship where I felt unsatisfied and not like I was feeling the way I was supposed to be feeling. I found myself feeling stuck. And when I took a step back and I realized that I found an excuse to leave, and I did. Took that. I didn't find an excuse. It didn't just pop up. I kind of looked for one. I mean, it kind of did just pop up. It was valid, but I took it further than I needed to because I wanted an excuse. I wanted a good excuse. I didn't want to just seem petty. I wanted a good excuse. So I took it further than I needed to go. And for that, I apologize. They know who they are. I don't know. And then I guess I kind of just gave up on love for a little bit. Like I did try. Every desperate attempt at looking for love ended in me feeling worse about myself for not feeling the way I was supposed to be feeling. And so I decided I was going to find a career that I loved instead. And I decided I wanted to be an engineer senior year of high school. The same dream that got killed by Brett. Thanks, Brett. Yeah, I decided I was going to be an engineer. And I decided I was going to go to school. I was going to work my ass off. I was going to study harder than I'd ever studied in my entire life. It really was fuck the traditional school system. Fuck it right up the ass. I'm going to fucking kill it anyways. Who cares if it's who cares if it's built to work against people like me? I'm going to take that shit and run with it and fuck that shit up the ass. And build rockets. I wanted to build rockets so bad. There was a point in my life where I was like, I'm gonna go work for Elon Musk. I would never work for Elon Musk. Let me tell you, I was in high school. Okay, I didn't know about Elon Musk. All I knew was rich and builds rockets. And boom, there we go. That was my career choice. Would never do that today though. And I realized I didn't want to study or build rockets. I didn't even want to be an engineer. I just wanted a job that would let me use my imagination. It would let me create. It would let me inspire and be inspired. And now I'm 20, and I still could not tell you who the fuck I am. I think on some level, the idea of self is some mix of the lessons we learn from others along the way, the things we take in from the people around us, the things we realize about them that help us realize things about ourselves, you know? It's a mix of that, and then the things that we do and we say and the way we interact with the world around us and our intentions behind it. And I feel like intentions are very, very important, um, almost as important as our actions, because I feel like our actions can hurt others, but we don't always mean for that to be the case. We've all had, or at least by the time you're 20, you'll have had many moments where you had good intentions, but your actions and your intentions didn't line up. I don't know, like we all do things unintentionally that hurt people, or we do things with the best intentions that end up being wrong or hurting others, even though we had the best intentions, which is why I feel like our intentions are just as much part of ourself as our actions. And I don't know. If there really is any truth to that, then I don't really think the idea of distinguishing ourselves from others is all that important. I mean, can we really fully distinguish ourselves from others while also showing up in the world as our most truthful and authentic selves? Like, if part of who we are is what we get from others, the lessons we learn from others, and the way we interact with others, if part of who ourself comes from other people's selves, then does that not make the idea of having a unique and authentic self inherently contradictory? I don't know. Just some food for thought. Anyways, this has been Al. This has been Al. I'm still getting ready to move and still packing my stuff, still making my way through the world. Yeah. Like and subscribe for more. And I'll leave you with that little bit of food for thought. Is the idea of having a unique and authentic self inherently contradictory? Think about it.